Wait, I ain't even check. Can you hear me? Okay. All right. Hey, y'all. Hey, y'all. Hey. We're gonna get us a reading for the sign of Pisces. As you know, I've already began my pre-shuffle before I press the record button. So I done cut the deck and we're gonna get into it with the main energy for the sign of Pisces. Hey, y'all. Hey. Now, Pisces, I don't even know why I wanted to go live for y'all. And so early. I ain't even wanting to go live lately, period. And yeah, so we gonna see what we get, okay? Bottom of the deck, we got the Two of Pentacles. So we know that the Two of Pentacles speaks of like juggling, okay? The Two of Pentacles can speak of adapting, okay? Somebody trying to organize things, prioritize things. It seems as if somebody got a lot going on when it comes to the physical, all right? Somebody might be switching money from one place to another, accounts or something like that. Somebody might be moving things from one place to another, okay? I'm hearing I struck go with it. There's somebody moving something from one place to another. Hey. Well, thank you. Look, I'm glad I did too. First card out, we got the Page of Swords. So we know that the Page of Swords can speak of watchful eyes. The Page of Swords can speak of new ideas, okay? Somebody may be learning from something that they're paying attention to right now, okay? This can also speak of somebody having a very active mindset, being very energetic when it comes to the way that they think, okay? And we got the Wheel of Fortune, Sagittarius energy here. So, baby, somebody is watching fate happen, okay? It's something about learning when it comes to life cycles, you know, the way that a situation has gone, the way that things has progressed. It has a lot to do with, like, destiny, favor, fortune, karma, okay? Somebody is watching something get fixed in, get anchored in. It's what it's making me feel like. Okay. Okay. Three of Wands. And with this Three of Wands, it speaks of foresight. It speaks of progression. Okay. It speaks of at a distance. Give me more. It might be a Sagittarius at a distance or something like that watching you. Okay. Yeah, we got Four of Wands. So it's making me feel like somebody can see your success. Okay. It's something about you passionately making progress. All right. You might have good luck, favor, or fortune when it comes to some type of travel plans or something like that you're trying to do. Okay. hmm It's something about your resilience, though, when it comes to your success. Okay. Even with this Four of Wands, you know, that sense of belonging, like that's giving like community energy, like that reunited energy. It's something about you feeling at home again. Okay. Something about you gaining some type of spark, attraction, chemistry, ideas, opportunities. It's something about your passions. Okay. The actions that you are taking. hmm Full card, Aquarius energy. Let me show you how I know. Yeah, so full card, Aquarius energy. It's something about you taking a leap of faith, okay? It's something about the decisions that you're making. It's also like a fresh start. You know, that full card is like ground zero, okay? Starting from the bottom type energy. But it's something about your resilience when it comes to your decisions making. Block that off. Decision making. Okay, not only are you making decisions, but it's like you're following things through. Not only are you setting plans, you following things through. Not only are you coming up with the ideas, you're actually taking action behind it. You know how you deal with a lot of people that sit and they be communicating, they be talking, they be real expressive, but they don't never do nothing. Okay, they don't do nothing. They don't put no action behind it. And yeah, action speaks louder than words, but I think we also got it understood that sometimes actions don't be speaking on nothing neither. Because a lot of people be taking action and then it be empty motion, empty thought, empty, you know what I mean? Is that shit flat where you should have just kept that. Okay? We got a page of wands in the reverse. So with this page of wands in the reverse, baby, it speaks of somebody who, somebody is losing some type of inspiration quickly. Okay. It's something about like the communication is what it is. Okay. Off top. Pisces. You got somebody who losing inspiration when it comes to them running their motherfucking mouth because you had somebody who felt like they knew you better than you knew yourself, is what it is. Okay. But it's something about your success. It's something about recognition. It's something about like your reputation improving. Reputation improving. Okay. Mm-hmm. And I really don't even feel like it got anything to do with what you coming to the forefront with. It really just got a lot to do with the action. Again, the passion that you have with what you're doing is just notice. Again, with that shit being in you and not on you. Okay. So this might be a Aquarius or something like that. You got a Saggy that's watching, possibly. Sagittarius is the opposite Gemini. And with this Fool card, you got a Aquarius that's starting to close their motherfucking mouth because they was real passionate, they was real energetic, but you know what I mean? Something slowing down with that. And Aquarius opposite Leo energy. You sound like a fucking fool. So yeah. Anyway, what's going on with this page of swords? What we learning about here? Two of Pentacles. Okay. So somebody is learning how to adjust. It's making me feel like you learn how to adjust over time. And this may definitely have something to do with your foresight. Maybe you was ignoring your intuition or something like that when you was getting certain hunches or nudges. Let me remove you. Yeah. Hey. What's going on with this Two of Pentacles? We got Seven of Wands. Yeah. So with this Seven of Wands, it's making me feel like somebody is trying to work around your resilience or something. Like somebody is trying to work around you. It's something about you being like, okay. Because on this Seven of Wands, you see how like this person is at the top of the mountain, but we got people who lower than this person, but still trying to more so come for this person type energy. But this person is maintaining a stance. It's really making me feel like you that person, Pisces. Okay. So again, it's something about you adjusting, you adapting, you prioritizing with resilience. It's something about your emotions. You may not necessarily know how to feel about a situation, but you balancing something out when it comes to your physical. And you maintaining your passion. It's something about like luck, favor, fortune being in your favor. We got Magician, Gemini energy here. Okay. So it's something about you adapting when it comes to obstacles that's more so manifesting or something like that. Again, with you using your foresight, you're able to call the dice before it stop rolling. Okay. What's going on with this Magician? Because it seemed like you had somebody who was trying to manifest some type of success. Okay. Because they was planning on having the resources that you have, or I could even say, baby, they was planning on using you as a shield. You was supposed to protect them. Uh-huh. Yeah. It's something about like a community and you protecting yourself when it comes to a community energy. This could be a family, or I don't know what it is with these folks grouped together, but it's a group of people. Again, via how that Seven of Wands was. It's six people beneath you trying to come for you. But again, it's like you maintaining your stance. It be giving that ambush energy all day. And it's like somebody thought, yeah, that they was gonna manifest some type of conflict or some type of competition or something like that with you. Okay. And that's really given why they was talking. They was running their motherfucking mouth before anything ever even took place for them. That's how confident they was. So understand that big fall that they had to come down off of. Yeah, Queen of Swords. It's a Queen of Swords, air sign feminine. That's about this Aquarius right here. Mm-hmm. And it's making me feel like you established some type of boundaries or something like that with this individual. That was a decision that you made as well too. And you also spoke the truth, which is why this Page of Wands is in the reverse, because somebody is acting immature. Okay. Running their mouth about the wrong shit is what it seemed like. All right. Give me right. Hierophant in the reverse. So with this Hierophant in the reverse, this speaks of like somebody could be part of like a dark organization, right? And what I mean by dark, again, you could have a group of five calculating fucking hyenas where they just run their mouth. They put batteries in each other back. They always you know how folks be, especially when it be low vibrational as women. Okay. So with that Hierophant in the reverse, it speaks of somebody who feel like they above the law, they above authority. You know how you have some people like where we done spoke on before, they got that God complex. And it's like, I don't care how tapped in you feel like you are, baby, you could never be source. You could never be God. You know what I mean? It's gonna be some names that you gonna put respect on, and Big G gonna be one type shit. Like you're not gonna play like that. You know what I mean? But this is somebody who felt like they was knowledgeable enough to play like that. Okay. Very immature with the knowledge, very immature with the information, very immature with the access. This is like you know how you have a kid where they born into stability, they born into the money, and then it be like rich brat type energy. Only this ain't even no rich brat. Like you wouldn't even born into shit. You know, you literally tried to manipulate a situation to go how it was because you felt like you was paving a pathway for the generations that come behind you, but bitch, you created destruction. Not only for yourself in this lifetime, but also for what you left behind. That's what you were part of when I say that dark organization type shit. Okay. What's going on with this Two of Pentacles? And you see the way the cards just spit out like that, baby. We got Death card, Scorpio energy. Okay. So we know that the Death card speaks of change, transformation, right? The opposite of Scorpio is going to be Taurus. Okay. So something changed with somebody's possession. Something changed or transformed with what it is that an individual had access to with this Ace of Cups. It's a brand new beginning. And again, it's something about you maintaining your stance. That's what was unexpected. So this make me feel like in the past you had folks that was sneak attacking your ass and you didn't know it. So they was able to just tear your ass up. And when it came to your foresight, somebody was manifesting like some type of nightmares or something like that. Okay, because you know with that Gemini is third house energy that deals with the house of communication. That's messages, the traveler, right? But then the opposite, that Sagittarius energy, that's going to deal with mental exploration. Somebody was playing with your motherfucking mind is what they was doing. That's how they thought they was going to get this victory or this success, you know, when it came to them receiving some type of praise. Like somebody wanted to be known for like doing spell work, for doing manipulation tactics, for being a scammer, physical or spiritual, a scammer, period. Okay. And it seemed like the only thing that they manifested was these nightmares for themselves. Because with this Ace of Cups, again, it's something about your protection changing. You went through some type of like major ascension where your mind changed. Your mind change, your emotions change, your actions change. Like every motherfucking thing changed except for like your outward, and something shifted with that. It's like we know who you are, but we don't know you. That Janae Aiko Stranger song. I know your face, I know your name, but I don't know you. Isn't that crazy? Hmm. She said, I think we may be in a different book on a different page. You said you were different, but you're the same stranger. Hmm. You don't know these people, is what it is. And you just standing on what you standing on. You letting your foresight lead you first. Like no matter how crazy. Because I kid you not, you gonna have people that's gonna tell you crazy when you speak the way you speak and you know what you know so passionately without them having to show you, tell you anything like that. But my thing is, they could tell you that you're crazy, but I bet they damn sure won't tell you lying. They won't tell you lying. They say you crazy, you crazy, you. They ain't gonna say you lying. I flat out told a motherfucker before, like I know you a magician. I know you're a magician. I know what you do, the way you try to do your energy, like that dominant shit, the way you be trying to hog shit, own shit. I already know. Motherfucker, like you crazy. You nah, nigga. I see you. I see you. And you ain't hogging shit over here. You ain't young. You know what I mean? I see you. Hmm. And yeah, nah. I'm telling you, and it be funny. That's why they always tell you, like with that old life, when you go through your rebirthing stages, Pisces, you gotta let that old life go, the people included, because they'll try to play with you like this shit is a game. You have grown, but the more that you grow, the more you will notice the stagnicity around you, and that shit be hurtful sometimes. I promise you, you gotta have tough skin when it comes to this spiritual shit, your ascensions, your growth, life in general. I promise you, life in general. That's what they mean when they say it's lonely at the top. You're going to do a whole lot of growing that other people is not going to do. They're going to refuse to do it. Not to mention if you had people where you were going through things and they was discrediting you along your journey and you actually come out on top. And they don't, I'm telling you, they ain't going to make man, that should just be wild. Hmm. You know, you got to get real comfortable with being uncomfortable. And we got the Ace of Pentacles out here, though. So it seems like we got some type of opportunity, some type of promotion, some type of advancement that has taken place for you. Again, you done been stepped up like to your divine energy. Okay? What's going on with this? Why is this haunting a person? Somebody like, man. Oh, Ace of Swords, the truth. Pisces, you going here. Something ended for a person. It's like this ace, you got Ace of Cups, Ace of Pentacles, Ace of Swords, all in the same line. And the only minor arcana you got is Nine of Swords. When I say you tearing somebody ass up, tearing their ass up, Pisces, and all you doing is showing up. Thank you very much. Hey, thank you. I'm sorry. But yeah, it's something about the clarity that you have and the truth that you speak in. Something was a risk. Like you really took a risk. And I feel like the risk was you spoke your truth regardless of if anybody believed you, if they listened, if they felt it, if they didn't feel. You ain't give a fuck. You came with your truth. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. And again, it's something about you starting to bring clarity to shit. Because again, with that money bag, yo energy, you know, a lie don't give a fuck who tell it. Somebody had been running their mouth and shit really wasn't making sense. It wouldn't add up. No, nothing like that. It's also something where somebody was running their mouth to people that was close to you. And it's something about them being able to convince these people that you were who they said they were and not who these people knew you to be. Like motherfuckers really knew you. And I really feel like For them to jump on the bandwagon the way they did, the only thing that did for you was clarify how they really felt about you, because you had a lot of different things. I kid you not, with that ignoring that intuition, baby. You had a lot of different things, a lot of different people, a lot of situations that you was placed in where you need to bend over backwards and kiss your own ass and kiss the ground and tell God, like, thank you, should have been about this motherfucker. I keep on saying that. Y'all be thinking that shit like you had people around you that wanted you up out this motherfucker. Up out this motherfucker. Literally done attempted. It's a like somebody had a situation where they was invited to a party or invited to a friend's house. And this friend had people in people ducked off in this house. Some of y'all was partying. Some of y'all was it's something where it's like a room. You know how you eat food. You know how you had a card table. You got the such and such table. It's like that. You had motherfuckers in the kitchen. It was people upstairs in that house. In two of them rooms upstairs, it was people upstairs in that house that did not come downstairs, that you did not see. You either left early or you brought somebody with you. That's the only thing that saved your ass. Because it's something about like something being known by witnesses. I'm telling you. It's man. I'm telling you. You done been placed in plenty awkward position by plenty of hating ass people. And again, you still here. Still here. And still wasn't worried about it even when it was done. Hangman, Pisces energy. And then you pop up. Stop motherfucking playing with me. Stop playing with me. Somebody sacrificed everything. They Ace of Cups, they Ace of Pentacles, they sacrificed everything by giving up them lies like it was the truth, knowing that they was motherfucking lying. Damn, made me hit my well, fuck you too. What's going on? Five of Pentacles, loss, struggle, lack. I'm telling you, something may have changed for a Scorpio around you. They done lost their house. They done lost their car. They done lost their job. Somebody feels abandoned by you as well, too. They feel like you can help them and you're not helping them. But what about the times when you did help they motherfucking ass and they treated it like you ain't did shit? Remember? Scorpio, Taurus energy. What they say, you don't miss your water till your well run dry ass energy. High Priestess on the bottom of the deck again with your energy. You already knew what was up. And this person already knows what's up. That's why they choose to feel abandoned. It has a lot to do with a lack mindset, I kid you not, because there's no accountability here. Your struggle ended when it came to you prioritizing the knowledge that you already had. It's something about you investing in yourself because you are a very knowledgeable individual. You know a lot, but it's something about like you downplaying shit, people downplaying shit. Like a lot of stuff was downplayed where you was more so put in a position to feel like you was regular and ain't shit regular about you. Ain't nothing regular about you. If it was, you wouldn't be the person that they come to for advice. If it was, you wouldn't be the person that when they had these weird ass questions or whatnot, they asked. You wouldn't be the person doing the counseling. They wouldn't want you around for real if they hated you so much. It's like it's strange behavior, strange. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, nah. Somebody fucked up when it comes to this new beginning. I promise you. Somebody lost some type of new love. Somebody might even be struggling or something like that when it comes to like getting commitments, creating something. Somebody may have lost a child. My condolences. If something like that happened, because you know this can also speak of childbirth, that Ace of Cups. Somebody could have put you in a position. You know what I mean? Yeah. What's going on with this Five of Pentacles? Somebody damn sure losing materials though. Strength card, Leo energy. Somebody struggling when it comes to influence. They lost their influence. And what I mean by their influence, their ability to persuade people that they a leader, or that they're brave, that they're confident, that they're strong, that they're worth paying the fucking attention to, and they're not. Leading the person down, you know, I'm the trail of destruction. I feel like you trolling, because this definitely say Pisces all day, baby. So either you Pisces or you got Pisces somewhere highly aspected, or this ain't gonna be the place for you. But we ain't playing. We real serious in here, in case you ain't noticed, okay? All right. So let's don't. Somebody struggling. It's something where somebody's new love is being defensive as well too. When it comes to influencing this new love, it's challenging. Something is not going the same way that it has gone over time. Somebody try to get a hold of, sink their teeth in, like people who they view as being immature, possibly even younger than them, or it's something where, for instance, let's say you got a person, you know how you can have people where it's two different religions, two different belief systems, or something like that. Like I've been in a situation like that before. You know what I mean? And then it's like, you have one person who tries to stir or guide the person more so toward what it is that they believe. They really don't even consider, you know what I mean? Yeah, nah. Either way it go, baby. Something has been a lot more easier when it came to this person persuading people that, again, they was a strong leader. Whoever this new puppy is fighting back. They struggling when it comes to this influence. It's not working. Knight of Wands. See, it's something about somebody being very passionate, real fiery. Mm-hmm. Somebody also, okay, so when it comes to the progression of this situation, whoever this is that manifested like this nightmarish energy as well too, they would influence some type of loss or struggle when it came to you. It's the common case, just like how I say Pisces or karma. The only thing that's taking place is these people got to put up with the exact same thing that they put you through, and the only thing that they figuring out is that they ain't as strong as you was. They was coming at you like you was weak. And the more and more that they was throwing shit at you when you was overcoming them challenges, baby, they started throwing shit at you harder, not knowing that your projection was building up more. Protection. Your resilience was building up. These lessons, it's like you actually learn. You know what I mean? And it's really something where it's like you got to a point where you was like, you really couldn't believe that a motherfucker was really doing what it was that they was doing, especially when you don't went as hard as you don't went for them. Like out of all people, it's a whole lot of people. You know what I mean? That you should be shooting down, or that you should be treating like this. And I hear for some, it's their own parent. I hear your own mama. There's no way in the world. Yeah, it's something where some like the respect. Like, you know what I mean? You bumped your motherfucking head. Somebody did a whole lot of playing. They took advantage. And it's something where you got somebody so comfortable, again, with you, Pisces, masculine or feminine energy, where this person was convinced that you were average, that you were regular, that they could come across somebody like you, like people like you know what I mean? And it's like you actually ended up being the heaviest motherfucking hitter, a heavy hitters type of energy. Like, yeah, nah. And that's why that page of wands was in the reverse. Like a motherfucker gotta slow down on running that mouth. They gotta eat that shit. I don't know what you talking about, but you've been trolling since you brought your skank ass in here. Bye, baby. Okay. So yeah, what's going on with this Knight of Wands? We got a King of Swords here. So somebody felt like they had more knowledge than you when it came to this opportunity, this promotion, this advancement. So this could even be something with work too. I don't know why this flipped like this, but this like somebody who's like, you know how you have somebody who double down in the books, right? So they real knowledgeable, they real savvy when it comes to the mind. Okay. But then it'd be like, we don't feel that shit though. You know what I mean? It's a difference when you talk to a person and it's like, okay, you intellectual, but you know how to touch a person's heart. You know how to, you know what I mean? It takes more than just this book smart shit, sweetie. You know? It's something about like regurgitated, like we don't feel it. We don't feel it. Hmm. That Don Trip. No, that's Starlito. That eyes closed. He said you get half a bar. I just hope that you know that you broke and we don't believe you. That's that. And he say everybody taking shots must be shooting with their eyes closed. Uh-huh. Yeah, nah, it was some shit like that. Somebody thought they was knowledgeable, but again, when it comes to this passion shit, when it comes to this resilience, when it comes to these ideas, the action, again, this eight of wands on the bottom of the deck, baby. Somebody like to run their mouth. They like to talk about it, and they talk one hell of a game. I promise you, talk one hell of a game. But I mean, over time, time proves facts. All right. And moon card in the reverse. Your energy again. Okay. It's something about somebody being fearful of what's being hidden, being exposed. But again, you already got the clarity. And whatever it is that you're saying, you causing some type of indecisiveness for another person because somebody was supposed to have an upper hand on you. I'm telling you, Pisces, I don't know what the fuck you know, but you was not supposed to know what you know, let alone speak about it with so much confidence, so much you know. And it's scary. Scary because they know. They know that you know. Cancer energy, opposite Capricorn. Pisces, opposite Virgo. It was I'm telling you, it's something about some type of hidden information or something like that this King of Swords found clarity about or know about, and they rushed in toward a Leo in order to cause some type of struggle, in order to cause some type of loss or something like that. Eight of Cups. Okay. It's something about like leaving a situation behind, losing emotion for a situation. Somebody may have lost emotion for a Pisces. Can y'all hear me? Okay, you can hear me. All right. So somebody could have lost emotion for you. Okay. Because when it came to whatever it was that your beliefs was, baby, somebody thought that you was tripping. All right. This lets me know that you spiritual or you got some type of out, like your beliefs is not the norm. You stepped outside the box. Okay. Again, we clearly believe in God. So you definitely believe in divine, but it's something about like again, the communication, the access, the positioning. Somebody thought you was playing. They thought you was playing. They thought you was immature. They thought you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Mm. Yeah. So yeah. It's giving me that they thought you was playing until with this moon card right here in the reverse. You got the letting it be known what the fuck it was that you actually knew with this Ace of Swords on top of it, and you established these boundaries. You got clarity. Yeah. Mm-hmm. And now they ain't feeling it no more. They not feeling it no more. You know what I mean? Because somebody feels naked around you. It's like every time they come around you, you exposing more shit, you saying more things, you bringing up more things, you asking them more questions. You done change. You done change. You don't just be out here chilling, letting shit happen. You don't be letting shit happen no more. Mm-hmm. I'm telling you, it's something about this group of people thinking that they was gonna get some type of success or recognition when it came to an opportunity. I don't give a fuck, Pisces. I really, if you had somebody that was close enough to you again to put this battery in these people back, and baby, they had these motherfuckers supercharged, and you knocked all their ass down. I ain't even gonna say you. I'm gonna say it was divine. It's like you just surrendered. You gave it to God. You let it go. You removed yourself. And however the fuck they fail is how they fail. Let the cards fall wherever they may type energy. You took your hands off of them. Again, judgment. Scorpio energy. You call judgment on the situation. And therefore your protection was removed. It's something about awareness being brought. Somebody awakening to this struggle with this change, this transformation. And I hate when people get to playing shit like this, Pisces, because you ain't gonna tell me that you was unaware of what you was doing. You didn't awaken to shit, but the fact that you didn't get off like you thought you was gonna get off, silly ass bitch. That's the only thing you awaken to. You awaken to the fact that Pisces was giving you grace all this time, because Pisces can actually, baby, them two fish. If Pisces tap into that other fish is like, I don't know what the fuck that other fish is, but it ain't no fish though. It ain't no fish. It's something like a shark, something like a piranha. Hey, my thing is this: when you tap into that other fish, right? When a person pull you out your bag and you tap into that other fish, you blow their mind, because they be wondering how the fuck did this little goldfish or this little koi fish keep this shark like tame. How it's like two different people. What they say, the Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde type energy. It's like if Pisces did some, you know what I mean? You call judgment on the situation is what you did. And you gained your strength when it came to your passions. Okay. Again, this King of Swords already knew that this shit was finna get exposed. So that's why they wanted to walk away from a situation. You start reading shit on the soul level. Start reading people on the soul level. If they was around for one thing, you was able to identify what the fuck they was around for. They wasn't able to pull the wool over your eyes anymore. Okay. And people start getting their ass beat for being close to you. Instead of you protecting them, your ancestors start attacking their ass because of the motives. You was able to see through, and that gave your ancestors, when you call judgment on the situation, that's like tag teaming your ancestors. Tag teaming. Oh, baby, you was hurt by a water sign. That's what that is. If you talking like that, you was hurt by a water sign, and I just told you, you either get the koi or you get the great white shark. You must have gotten the shark. And your feelings is hurt about it. That's what happened right there. But again, we got a King of Wands energy here. Okay, so awareness was brought to a King of Wands. Strength card, this Leo energy again with this Ace of Cups. Yeah, and it's something about somebody being like defensive. Somebody being defensive when it comes to some type of communication. Somebody could have got into it with another person on like some type of trip, or you know what I mean? It is what it is. You know what I mean? I always tell a person, I promise you, I ain't gonna tell you what you should and should not do. What I am gonna say is whatever choice it is that you make sure you can live with it. As long as you can live with it, run your motherfucking fade. Okay? But if you sit and you run it through your mental Rolodex and there's certain things that you feel like, nah, it really ain't worth it. Cause you know it's like a a a value scale. You know how some things it be like I might go to jail for that. You know what I mean? But I'm not gonna go to jail for that. You know what I mean? If you do this, I just might consider. But that, bitch, you know what I mean? That's peas and carrots. Bitch, I'm going to laugh at you like that 50 Cent meme and roll my window up and take off on your ass type shit. Like, you know what I mean? And then everything ain't worth a response, you know? And I feel like that really comes along with, like, maturity. That comes along with maturity. And so, yeah, something about this knight, this king of wands, and this king of swords sharing the same passions. They planned something together. They was working together. They was working together. Thank you, love. Okay, Ten of Swords in the reverse. See, it's something about like recovering from a painful ending. So attention was brought to the passions of this King of Wands when you recovered. Yeah. And it's something about this King of Swords knowing that they was going to be exposed, so they walked away. I keep on getting that, like somebody trying to get out and still maintain like some type of stability or some type of security. Like they was trying to get out while they felt like they still had time. But it's like, nah, bring that ass here too, bitch. You getting exposed too. Look, Four of Pentacles. You was clutching too. You was clutching. Mm-hmm. Mm. So somebody caused the painful ending for you. You went through that painful ending and then you began to get back up and then they wanted to do it again because they didn't want you to get back up, but you still got back up. So that was the problem for them. Four of Pentacles. And then they decided to be greedy. They wanted to overdo it. Why do it make me feel like somebody was trying to destroy you when you was actually assisting this person? You was taking care of this person in some way, shape, or form? Right? Star card, Aquarius energy. They want to hold on to your messages. It's something with your crown chakra. Somebody was fucking with your crown chakra. You remember how I just said that to you? I told them, motherfucker, I know you a magician. This type energy right here. You probably didn't even know what the fuck a magician, warlock, witch, all that real shit. You probably thought it was real cliche talking like that until you had certain experiences with certain people and found out that motherfuckers really want to beat you. Oh, it's a bitch that feel like she really can destiny swap in this motherfucker. Oh, y'all really be doing that weird ass shit? Y'all really? Yeah, they do. They do. They do. All in the graveyard getting dirt and shit like that. But then at the same time that you found out, oh, they really, and you call judgment on the situation, then your ancestors really made themselves apparent to not only your ass, but also these people that thought they was getting off and playing with you. You got motherfuckers paying karmic debt from 10 years ago, 15, 12, 22. You got motherfuckers paying karmic debt from shit that they did to you past lifetimes. I promise you. They came back with you. They were supposed to finish your ass off this lifetime. And the whole time, the goddess got. All you had to do was step out of tradition. Thank you, love. It's something about tradition. It's something about the structure, the discipline, the way that you were brought up and you thinking that things are going to go a certain type of way. And I do you one better like this, Pisces. You thought if you treat people how you wanted to be treated, then they'll treat you how you wanted to be treated. You thought if you showed respect, then you would receive respect. You thought if you gave love, you would receive love. You thought if you gave understanding, you would receive understanding. And you found out that shit don't work like that. You found out the true meaning of people taking your kindness for weakness. You found out that people, they actually get over you. You look like you easy for the picking. You looking real right. You found out that motherfuckers actually feel like they can get over on motherfuckers like you. Don't appreciate. What Denzel say on motherfucking train? A bunch of disloyal ass mother. Hey. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm. So then when you found that out, again, that's part of this awakening and everything. You went through that change, that transformation. That's what I mean when I say you died. You died. I feel like you figuring out again, even with rebirth, spiritual rebirths and stuff like that. Baby, yes, that old you dies. Hmm. I feel like with you going through different spiritual rebirths, it's now putting you in a position where you're not even afraid of death. You understand death a whole lot more. You understand endings. You understand transitions. It's like you're not fearful. It's like as soon as divine tap in with you, divine tell you, look, you need to let go. You be like, do you hear me? Surrender, back, palms up. Y'all hear the dog just going crazy. I ain't got my microphone in, so it ain't gonna drown out the background stuff. But little feisty mama be okay. Y'all gonna have to bear with it. I'm gonna get ready to close this out anyway, right? But yeah, it's something about you going through this renewal, this rebirth, and you losing emotion for these people. You don't give a damn who they are, friends, family, jobs, environments, home. Like it's like it don't matter. It don't matter. Hmm. Everything, and it's not like how can I say? Because I heard that Money Mike when he said everything is for sale. Maybe even you, it's not even for sale. It's like you sacrificing it, you giving it away. You could have this. You could have it. Like I remember, I promise you, I got rid of everything in my motherfucking house, and I told people like, give me love offerings. When I say I had a bedroom set for 2 years, oh my God, it pretty. But baby, I was moving, and I was moving states. And I was like, I didn't want none of that old shit. When I say I sold the bed, I had the bedroom set, like the whole bed, you know what I mean? And it was one of them fancy ones with it had glitter in it. It was so girly. It was so me. But I had the bed, I had the actual dresser, and I had the chest. Baby, when I say that girl gave me $60 and I gave her all that shit, she basically gave me $20 a piece. And when I say I knew exactly what I wanted, when I moved to the point where I found the bed in one place, got my dressers and everything from another place, I paid $800 for my bed alone. And it's because it's what I wanted. But baby, when I say I didn't want that shit no more, that sacrifice, when it was time to go, it was time to go. And you could take all of that shit. And at first I was fighting. I wanted to hold on to this. I want to hold on to that. I sacrifice this. I'm not going to sacrifice that. And it was like, no, everything. When I say the old you, this old shit, let it go. I gave it all away. The sectional for $20, goddamn it, included the dining room table in with the take it. Just, hey, I promise you. And even my mama was like, you done lost your rabbit ass. But when I started to move, my travel was so much more lighter. It was so much more lighter. It was certain shit I didn't have to worry about. It was I had my books, my shoes, and my clothes. And that's what was valuable to me. And as soon as I started to get new shit, I started to swap out the old shit. And another thing, I'm gonna tell you one thing, and I promise you it might sound weird. If you not giving, like, handing things down to like your children or somebody who fuck with you, don't give your shit away. When you get done with shoes, throw them bitches in the trash. I would even say go so far as to dismantle them motherfuckers, so even if a person find them, they can't put their motherfucking foot in them. Them shirts, you still done sweated in them shirts, slept in them shirts, wore them shirts, your essence on them shirts. Get rid of them motherfucking shirts. Damn sure not no pants, because you know that's gonna deal with your found. Get rid of that shit. When you get rid of it, get rid of it. Mm-mm. Yeah. Mm-mm. Somebody trying to hold on to the attention that they was receiving off your light too, off your energy. But it's like people not cheering them on no more. People not supporting them. People not backing them. Like it's like people is really learning how much you actually brought to their life. I kid you not. And I always say, Pisces, like you give me the vibe of like walking, talking karma. It's something about getting in the mix with you. And if somebody intentionally does you wrong or even come in with the wrong intentions, when you leave, motherfuckers damn near die. Damn near die. Life fall apart. They be getting sick. They it's like the stability, they can't regain that stability. I promise you. And then it be like it shows that it was you the whole time. You was the glue the whole time. You was the foundation the whole time. Oh, I thought it was them. It was you. Hmm. I feel like part of the reason of them being able to pretend like it was them too is because with you, you really give me, I don't know why I'm hearing like a silent killer. It's something with like silence with you, like you move underneath the radar. You cloaked without even being cloaked. Like you don't do the cloaking. It's something with your protection, your covering. I kid you not, like that divine guidance, that divine baby. What you have can't come from nobody but God because nothing has been able to dismantle it. Not an entity, not no work, not no ill words being spoken. Not it's because it's even something like with elders. It's something about the people. I kid you not that you was around. Like you did not know these people. And then the more and more that you come into realization of your destiny, you starting to realize that a lot of motherfuckers they not human. It's energy. It's something about energy. You starting to read energetic signatures. Like I say, it don't matter about the title. It don't matter about the person. It don't matter about the position. It don't matter. It don't motherfucking matter how they show up. You able to tap in. Cause you know how it's something about you, somebody having some type of position because they call themselves trying to pay back some type of karmic debt, but it's like you could see through them to know that they a foul person. It really gives like for instance, you know how you had a Boy Scout, Girl Scout, priest, Pope. You know how you had a people that be like staples in the kids' life, and then come to find out they was taking advantage of the kids type shit. It's like that type energy. Like, yeah, we just gone, yeah. Mm. The people not feeling this person no more though, Pisces. Eight of Swords, powerless, powerless. Somebody is receiving attention for being stuck. It's some type of mental entrapment taking place behind the scenes. Like somebody is stuck, and again, the situation is at a stalemate. You walked away, the people walking away. Now, this individual has to make a decision. And see, they super duper confused because again, they've worn a mask, they've hidden themselves. They would have to dismantle their whole character. And it's the type of person where, again, with the greed, baby, they real focused on the material. They real focused on what it is that they have accumulated. That actually brings them some type of sense of pride. That strokes their ego. So that of course, just like how I said, sometimes you get dismantled, they'll never do that shit. They'll never do it. Never. I paid. I ain't. You know what I mean? And it's like, yeah, nah. Okay. For instance, yeah, you may have paid $800 for that bed, but you had a relationship with this demonic ass energy, and they used to perform such and such on you in that motherfucking bed, and that bed embodies that energy, that square. That bed is going to be an obstruction or something, you know what I mean? It's something with that. So you can keep that bed, yeah, but then you take that bed into your next relationship, and now you got such and such laying their head on that bed with that same, and you know what I mean? Wondering why it seemed like you seem so familiar. Ugh. You know what I mean? You changed as soon as you moved in. Mm-hmm. Then they turn back into little doom buggy. But now that you think about it, didn't little doom buggy start off the same way little Day did? Baby, please, you better let that shit go. What's that frozen? They should say that I'm frozen. That let it go. Let it. You better let that shit go. Because, baby, when I get rid of you, I don't even want no motherfucking gifts. Nothing that you have given me. When I say I'm getting rid of everything, baby, clothes, jewelry, goddamn it, vehicles, I'm going to swap that out. My motherfucking disconnection be lethal. I promise you. I promise you. You know it's for real, for real. Homegirl pop up with a new motherfucking car. Your ass ain't even touched these seats right here. You say go ahead and just get rid of that spare key. That motherfucker, I don't even got access to that vehicle no more. Type shit. Like, yeah. Just yeah, Pisces. You got somebody stuck. They feel trapped. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Somebody might actually be getting locked up. Okay. And people leaving them in jail. Mm-hmm. Every time I see something like this, though, it remind me of Lil Boosie. Boy, when Lil Boosie was fighting them charges and they had him, he was gone for what, about 3-4 years? I thought Lil Boosie was gone, baby. And when he came out, Boosie came out with a vengeance on these bitches. Y'all thought I was gone. Okay. Ooh. He was mad. What he say is baby mama on the stand raising a motherfucking hand. He was disappointed in you. What he say? A bunch of disloyal ass bitches. Mm-hmm. I don't know. That comeback be something fierce when a motherfucker really think you gone. That's what it makes me feel like, Pisces. You had some people that was kicking you down, and now that they watching you recover, baby, they feel they don't know how to feel, baby. They feel shocked, hurt, upset, um, denial, okay, depression, mm-hmm, confused. You got motherfuckers thrown off. It's a whole lot of different emotion, and you got a lot of people feeling a lot of different ways at the same time too. Okay, mm-hmm. It's a lot of confusion. Mm-hmm. Somebody's crown chakra is binded. It's binded. Mm-hmm. It's something about them holding on to a recovery, like them trying to hold on against. Man, this like somebody who you had tied to you, right? You disconnected and they betrayed you in the worst way, baby. You recovered from the betrayal and now they still trying to hold on to the fact that they once had you. Y'all once had a connection. Y'all once had love. Y'all once, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. But they want to skip over the betrayal. They want to, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Hmm. Yeah. Nah, that ain't working. I want to be done with this. Can I be done with this? I feel like that went a little bit quick, but it is what it is. Shit, you know, fuck how they feel, Pisces. I don't want to keep on talking about how another motherfucker feel about your growth, especially not when they played in your motherfucking face, okay? You're not feeling a certain type of way about what you did. You feel a certain type of way that you got caught, stupid bitch. And it just is what it is, you know? And then again, when it comes to the tarot and the spiritual shit, I be needing people to understand if you don't fuck with an individual, simply just stay out of their energy. The more that you pop up, the more you be trying to do that creeping, paying attention to them in the background. Like, bitch, a person is gonna be able to feel you. They can feel you. Like, no, you there. Mm-hmm. Mm. I think we already got it understood as well too that Pisces ancestors be more so alerting them of the different things that's going on. So it's like you've already been seeing. The more and more that you do stuff at this point, it's just backfiring quicker and quicker on you. Okay. Mm-hmm. The more and more you open your mouth, and then the more and more Pisces show up. Pisces show up like this, and you show up like that. Mm-hmm. Hey, that Drake up all night. Never mind. Nope, because I ain't gonna say that. That could be offensive to some people. It's just like you know your energy. You know your energy now. You know your stance. You know your rank. You know what you know. You done sleeping on yourself. You done sleeping on other individuals. And I really feel like you're done um having interactions with people off of like the potential. It's something about you tapping in, you know, with you having that empathetic energy that you have is something about potential. You would overlook what a motherfucker really was showing you, what they was bringing to the table, because you would see the potential. Everybody don't want to reach their potential. Everybody don't feel like they have potential. Everybody don't see what you see. They don't, you know what I mean? It's like, yeah, nah. hmm I'm getting on Juice. You remember when Bishop popped up and he was mad at Q and he was like, "Look, I ain't shit. I ain't never gonna be shit. And as soon as I feel like you ain't shit, it's like that's the type of person that you're dealing with, like that. You know, it's like somebody. Well, why are you here? Why are you here? We've spoken about God, divine. Thank you for mentioning Big Brother Jesus. At the same time, we give all grace to God in here. But if you feel like it's an abomination, why are you here? You had to choose to be here. Let alone the comment, baby. You had to click on the live. Hmm? Tighten up. Okay? Repent. It ain't never too late for you to be saved, baby. Okay? Mm-hmm. But don't come in here throwing around your false beliefs, because the way that we display our beliefs don't look like what you expect it to. I can honestly say that the way that you're showing your beliefs don't look like what we expected either. hmm No, you condemn it. God, I'm gonna just go ahead and remove you. But yeah, so star card in the reverse, right? Somebody's crown chakra is in the dumps, is what it is. Okay. They did not go through a renewal, did not go through a rebirth, did not see anything. The light at the end of this is somebody who lacks faith, somebody who lacks hope. Okay. High priestess. Mm-hmm. It's something about secrets. Okay. This mysterious information. Like somebody hides a lot. They hide a lot. They hide a lot. And we got judgment in the reverse. They know that they're being punished. They know they're being punished. With this judgment in the reverse, the individual lacks awareness, baby. Okay? They dropped the ball and they missed the call. Okay? Mm-hmm. And it speaks of somebody being punished in order to be brought to awareness, you know, of their, like somebody is being forced to cleanse. Mm-hmm. We got King of Cups energy here. Water sign, masculine, or, you know, this is a father figure. All right. This could be a masculine energy that has some type of intuition, wisdom. hmm That's that monitoring spirit, baby. With that hiding a lot and wanting to know all your business, that's that monitoring spirit. That's what we consider a monitoring spirit in spirituality. Okay. And see, the thing be a person be wanting to know all of your business so that they can find out a way to block off what it is that you have going on. Naturally, they can't tell you their business because they have none. You are their business. If you don't allow them to know what moves to make next, don't no moves get made. So yeah, remember I said that too though. You keeping your lips closed more. Hey, baby. You keeping your lips closed more. You expressing less. Mm-hmm. Because they can't mess up what they can't see. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Eight of Pentacles. See, with this Eight of Pentacles, there's something about this water sign masculine or this masculine energy who be in his emotions. Eight of Pentacles, there's something about some work. Lover. Somebody was working with a lover. Your baby daddy was working with a lover. Your daddy was working with a lover. Either way it go, these folks, was happy to work with each other. With this lover's dynamic, that's Gemini energy as well, too. It's something with the communication. It's something with like these repetitive tasks. Somebody was doing something over and over again. This even like somebody, Sun card Leo energy, right? Some shit is being exposed. This like somebody who was kept on motherfucking cheating, baby. Kept on cheating, kept on cheating, kept on cheating, and then you went on about your business, and now they like they thought you would never leave. You was just supposed to sit and let them play in your face. You was just supposed to take whatever it is that they give you. It's like they wouldn't even bring your shit to the table. You brought the table, you set the table, you cooked the food that was on the table, and this motherfucker felt entitled to have a seat. What is that? He said something about hustling. It's that Don Trip. He said something about he hustled, don't nobody save you a seat. Straight from the bottom, I earned every dollar, I paid all my dues, and I stayed the receipts. What is that? I had to go through my messages, then check my calendar just to see when we could meet. What the fuck song is that? Hey, and y'all know I'm good with this shit. I can't even think of that. Where I come from, I think. He said, I come fresh out of no man's land. Drum on the AR one-man band. Concrete jungle. It's hard to be humble when you sold more O's than toucan sand. My mama ain't raised no bitch, and your 2 cents can't make me rich. Food for thought like Grace the Chef. You know beef is my favorite dish. I was born in late 85. Ain't seen my daddy since 86. I suited up and didn't go to prom. I called my mom and went paid the rent. Joke's on you. Fuck do you take me for? Green beam on the AR-15. I'll turn this motherfucker to a laser show. Yeah, the hate is real. They don't say shit, but I can tell. And where I live at is nice as hell. But I'm still strapped when I check the mail. I used to be broke as sick. Sorry, the doctor ain't prescribed me shit. I had to get up and get it. The shit I was serving ain't nobody leaving a tip. And I got babies to feed. I got a lady with needs. The money not waiting for me. Ain't no escaping from me. The shit that, yeah, he said whenever it's time to eat, I sit at the table with G's. Ain't nobody say you a seat. Straight from the bottom, I earned every dollar. I paid all my dues and I say the receipt. And that's what I mean too. I'm sorry I had to go through all that in order to get to it. But I sit at the table with G's. Ain't nobody say you a seat. Now, when I touch base on y'all and I speak about divine and I say God, don't I say big G? Ain't no seats getting saved at this motherfucking table. He said straight from the bottom, I earned every dollar. I paid all my dues and I saved the receipts. I don't know why motherfuckers playing with you. It's like they play with themselves. And then on the level that they play with themselves, they done subjected again. It's something about generations. It's something about what they leave behind. The shit that got to follow them. They paying for that. And I don't even mean no harm, no foul, no nothing like that. But it is what it is. Thank your punk ass mama. They paying for that. Somebody paid like a horrible path for their children, their nieces, their nephews, younger siblings, whoever it is. I'm telling you, whoever it is that they leave behind, it's going to have to be a major change in somebody's motherfucking bloodline. Thank you. It's going to have to be a major change. But it's something about the tools that's being left to work with. It's really going to have to be a golden child that come along to shift that dynamic, because that mindset is like, that shit is like a disease, like a cancer. It's like the mama think like the kid think like the other kid, the siblings think alike. The kids got the prepping from their parent, and then they aunties, like it's like again that ongoing cycle. You know how I tell y'all when it comes to them generational curses, baby, it's not like you gonna be able to spot it. Oh, there's a generational curse. Let me go break it. Like, no, bitch. A generational curse, you ain't even gonna know that you in that motherfucker until you look up and you just in it. The change has already done happen. The imprint has already been made. That's just like how I could say just a little tad bit. And see, like my mama tomboyish, right? Well, she ain't necessarily tomboyish, but my mama got her mind. I'm like my mama in certain different ways, right? So when I was younger, her and my stepdaddy, like when I say her and my stepdaddy used to get into it, get it cracking. And my mama was the type of person where it's like she would always say, you don't never let a motherfucker hit you first because that first hit might be that last hit. So if she feel like she needs to take off, she gone. She gonna get it cracking before you even get the chance to get what you fully want to say off because you already done came to her and she done processed that you want to get it cracking, right? So with her being like that, you know what I mean? And me being in that type of environment as a child, when I got older and I got my first real relationship and we moved in with each other, baby, we used to fight. We used to get it cracking. That's why I tell y'all, them karmic days, like, I can't say I was in no abusive relationship. Fucked up shit. Well, I can't say physically. I can say verbally because it's a lot of shit that I let be said where I should have, you know what I mean? But anyway, I'm gonna leave that right there. My whole reasoning in telling y'all this is to say that with me growing up in my mind, it was okay for us to be fighting because when I was young, baby, I got when I was 17. We was physically fighting. I done broke nails, shoes, we done fucked some shit up. Okay. And I had to grow, get older and mature and realize, hold on, this shit not normal. That's not normal. That's not normal. If you with a man and this man is supposed to be your protector, there's no way in hell that you should ever have to call or get a hold of anybody to get control of this man. It's no way that you should ever need protection from your protector. And I used to tell him like flat, look, I'm not going to let you do nothing to me. So I really felt like I was going to end up doing something to him in order to stop him from doing something to me. I never felt like something happening to me was on the chopping block. It was never going to happen to me. Because as soon as you raise your voice, I'm finna get up and I'm finna put my shoes on. I'm finna make sure my grip right. Because I don't know what could happen after that. You know? But again, it's like that type of thinking, that shit wasn't normal. That wasn't normal. I was never supposed to think that that was okay. I was not like, you know what I mean? We because it wasn't even just me, but we was young. We was, you know what I mean? So it's like a situation like that, you know what I mean? Due to certain environments and certain things that you may have experienced, it can prep you a certain type of way. That's the generational curse that I had to break. Because when I looked at it, it was a whole lot of different relationships in my family where women stayed with men and he done did this, he done did that, done had kids, done whipped your ass, done, you know what I mean? And he's the provider, so you, okay? So my thing is I can provide for my motherfucking self. So what else can you bring to the table then? I don't need to be taken care of. In tradition, back then, that was the man's job to take care of home, take care of the woman. He go to work, he come home, he hand off that check. That woman pay them bills, that woman take care of them kids, that man do whatever the fuck it is that he want to do. I don't need that check. So with me not needing that check, you can't do whatever it is that you want to do with me. You can't, you know what I mean? You can't, that's breaking, you know what I mean? Okay, so now we got this a little bit different. Now we got this, you know what I mean? And again, it could be men or women. Because again, I come across more women. Like I said, I have spoken to women and women try to make it seem like absent father, absent father, absent father. And I'm like, I don't know if it's simply the men that I grew up around or what, but I'm damn sure thankful because I know more men who are in their child's life. I know more men who give a fuck than men that don't. So I'm not gonna get rid of my man. I'm not gonna, you know what I mean? I ain't the whole batching thing. Like just yeah, no. Category is gonna be category. But it's like on both sides. You got some men who cleaner than women. You got some men who can cook better than women. You got some men who's more nurturing than women. You got, you know what I mean? It depends. It depends. It depends. But again, them generational curses, it's not nothing that you gonna notice. That shit creeps up on you. That shit is instilled in you. Just like how I said in you and not on you. It's a lot of shit that got to be in you and not on you. And it be like that. But then I promise you, it feel good when you able to step back and really check your own growth. You able to have them moments, and once the moment is done, you be like, damn, I thought I was gonna respond different. Or I could have remembered a time when, or you know what I mean? Like it be different. She just hit different. And then again, you could really pat yourself on the back. You've been ascending like the whole time. It's just really, I always tell people to, right? And I don't know why. I feel like at this point I'm rambling with y'all, but we gonna catch these gems. I always tell a person, when you go on your journey, do not be so focused on the destination that you forget to pay attention to the travel. You forget to pay attention to the trip. AKA smell them flowers, baby. Smell them flowers. Get outside, have those exchanges. Like, don't just shut yourself off. Don't just not, you know what that's not what spirituality is. Your rebirth and all the rest of that. Yeah, that shit might be a little awkward, transitioning back into regular society with the regular folks. You know what I mean? But do it. Do it. Like, do it. What else was I doing? I don't even know how we got here, Pisces. I don't even know how I got here. But yeah. Oh, yes. The smelling the flowers. Definitely smell the flowers. Smell the flowers, baby. Stop. Look at the pine. When the wind blow, pause. Look at the grass, like the sway. Like baby, when I say I sit outside and I just watch a tree, the leaves like move, blowing the wind with the tree. I like how when bursts of wind come and you can actually see the grass move like water. Like it, y'all gotta like just that kid shit. I be outside at nighttime staring at the stars, baby. I still say I gotta learn the different constellations when it comes to connecting the stars, because you know the symbols that we get and then the constellations, they don't look nothing alike. So I be looking and I can make stuff out, but I don't know what the fuck they are because I'm not all the way familiar with it. But I love stargazing. I even done seen the motherfucking star moving, believe it or not. Sitting out there staring at them stars at nighttime. I swear to God, I seen the motherfucker, and it was strange the way it did it. I'm like, oh, okay, shit, you know. Hey, it be like that childlike energy. You just be having to get back to like that childlike energy. You know, when people speak on that childhood healing and all the rest of that, it's not a matter of you being immature. You know, you know how when you was a kid, you were more vulnerable. You were more um open to learn. Okay, you were more receptive. You were more. It, it's a difference. The imagination, like you could lay in the grass and look at the sky and see all type of shit in the clouds, and you know what I mean. Like it was simple. You ain't have to spend no money. You ain't have to get in your car, drive to the and go in. You ain't have to do none of that. None of that. You remember when you was a kid and you would get up early in the morning and you want to go outside and it'd be like your parent, whoever it is, would tell you ain't nobody even up yet. You can't go knock on people's door this early. You can't do this, you can't do that. And it's like, why? Shit, I'm up. You know what I mean? Look, that's good. That's good. That's good. But yeah, just that healing. Healing is important. It's important. And that's why I touch base with y'all too when we speak on like forgiveness. Like forgiveness is always for you. It's never for the other person. That's good, y'all. You welcome. I'm happy. Look that y'all be with the vibe because I promise you for one. Oh, it's only 11:02. I got on here early as hell. I was sitting and I was listening to my music and yeah, I said I'm finna go live for Pisces because baby, I ain't been live in so long. When I say Auntie been doing a lot and I still got most shit to do, most y'all be seeing, but y'all be seeing. You welcome. You welcome. Hey, I swear it be like a us thing. It's a us thing. That love be mutual. I appreciate y'all. I really do. Definitely gotta forgive yourself. Hey, but my thing be this too. With that forgiving yourself, you will come across so many people that'll make it seem like they never made a mistake, like they slid out the cooch divine. And it's like, yeah, nah, not even Jesus slid out the cooch divine. Who the fuck are you? Don't let people play with you like that. Don't let people play with your intelligence. Okay? Don't you know. You know what's what and what's not. And I always say, I promise you, I'll take a healed karmic over somebody who slid out the cooch. Just, you know what I mean? Because somebody who slid out like that, that's gonna be like that textbooks energy. Like you ain't got no experiences behind it. So even if you have the information, you don't quite know how to use it because you ain't got the experience behind it. And that's another thing that you need to remind yourself as Pisces as well too. You once was that individual. You had all of the knowledge. You had all of the instruments. You had everything. You just didn't have the experience. That's why you had to get your ass drugged. You had to get drugged in order to have the experience to the wisdom that you actually embodied. Now you could put that shit all together and tie-dye spirit fingers in this motherfucker. Okay? Don't never feel a certain type of way about your journey, baby. I promise you don't. Again, a whole lot of the cliche shit when they say nothing is more so being done to you is being done for you, and the universe is always, that shit is really very much so true. Very much so true. Very much so true. It's funny though. Hey, that's just like homeboy. How these people like come in spitting Bible verses, right? But name is laughing at you forever. Who exactly is you laughing at spitting Bible verses? Are we supposed to take you serious or are we not supposed to take you serious? Are you a distraction or are you not a distraction? Who exactly are you trying to get us to come in here with some songs or something like that, baby? Tell us how to protect ourselves. You know what I mean? Give us some prayers that's actually worth speaking out, you know what I mean? Outside of the belligerence that you coming in here with. You don't know our vibe. You don't know us. Clearly, you're not one of us. So I think that you should just leave. You know what I mean? Hmm. Nobody wants to come to your party. Hangman, Pisces energy in the reverse. Somebody stuck in their head. Stuck in their head about what you know, these gifts that you have, how you be knowing what you be knowing. Definitely a non-believer. We got a Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. Hmm. So this Queen of Pentacles in the reverse may be the one stuck in her head. Mm-hmm. Mm. This might be the one that lost the baby. My condolences, baby, too. Whether you on the good side of this or the bad side of this, you know what I mean? Definitely my grace with that. Okay. Somebody's like, it's something with somebody's weight or something like that, though. Somebody is depressed. They might be depressed eating or something like that. Okay. Somebody could be divorced or something like that as well, too. We got the world card, Capricorn energy. Something has closed out. When it comes to like somebody's success, oh, they missed the ball when it came to this contract, is what it is. And now something has reached fulfillment out of time. Mm-hmm. Mm. Give me more with this. Somebody's stuck in their head about something you got going on too online. This, I don't know if you're receiving some type of recognition, some type of award or something like that. Somebody graduated during the pandemic. It's something about a recorded graduation. Something about somebody walking across the stage. But it was recorded. It's something I want to say it was during the pandemic because it's making me feel like you couldn't be there. People couldn't be. Somebody couldn't be somewhere. They had to watch it online or something. I don't know what that is. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, you right about that. You right. I don't know why they be doing that shit pregnant either, baby. But they sure be they be doing it. They be doing it. I don't know why they do a lot of shit that they. Well, yes, I do. Everything has a place, and one thing I had to get understood is that everybody do not hold a divine contract. Everybody is not here for healing. Everybody, it's different purposes. We all got different purposes. hmm And my thing be, I don't know what's in your contract. So with me not knowing what's in your contract, I mind my motherfucking business. I only open mail that's addressed to me. So if you come to me and you give me the permission to dig in your business, then you know what I mean, baby, how deep, how far down is we, you know what I mean? Because we can get into it and we got the snorkelers on with the little tube that still let us breathe out the top, or we might need some scuba diving. Exactly what are you comfortable with? You know? Mm-hmm. But that's nice. Congratulations. Congratulations to the both of y'all. Congratulations to the both of y'all. But yeah, it's like how deep you want to get. You know what I mean? Or again, just stay the fuck out the water. If you're scared of open water, you don't know how to swim, you don't trust the vibe, just stay where it's safe at type energy. That be the thing. People don't trust the vibe, they don't trust the current, but then they still want to get in the water. Like, what do you expect? You drown and you wake up dead, and then you. That's just like on Kevin Hart when he said his daddy, right? Remember he said his daddy went out there to fight Steve, and remember he said Steve whooped his daddy ass, and his daddy asked him, did they jump him? Remember he was, Kevin, is they jumping me? Remember that? He said, well, he must be an octopus. It's like that. Mm-hmm. There's a lot of stuff coming at my face real fast. No, you just got your ass beat. Because you went outside thinking you was going to be a bully, but you wasn't able to get past them words. See? And that's what I be saying. Some people like the word box. They like to, that's why I don't even get too much into the comments, and all the rest of that. Because it's like you want to talk. I'm more so a hands-on type person. And if we ain't gonna be able to be like, you know what I mean? Especially when it be like the little fake accounts and stuff, like some shit just brings us back to the beginning of the reading, baby. It don't even deserve a response. It don't deserve a response. The older folks used to tell you sometimes you having everything to lose and getting into any type of thing with somebody who ain't got nothing to lose is gonna be stupid on your end, baby, because you gonna be the only one sacrificing everything. Hey, but then it be fucked up when you do actually sacrifice everything, and then you fuck around and you come back harder than the motherfucker that got you to sacrifice everything, and they've been in the running the whole time that you've been in time out. Like, how you do that? That's the problem. Knock you down, but you won't die. You just won't die. Hey, it'd be pointless. It'd be pointless because my thing be, a person got to go out their way in order to engage with you. The mere fact that you going out your way to have the engagement already lets me know that I'm on my shit. Hmm. Six of Pentacles in the reverse, baby. Somebody is in debt. This Queen of Pentacles is in debt. She was invested in a lover. And now that shit getting exposed. It's something about a liquidation process. To a sword. Somebody is being held off from some type of money that they supposed to have access to or that they thought they would have access to. I damn sure hope it's not your inheritance. Like, I hope it's not your inheritance. Either way it goes, somebody's account is frozen. Eight of Wands. See, something has happened quickly. A rapid rate. This is these backfires. Shit shut down for a person. Somebody got a lot of motherfucking kids and they didn't get their tax money back. Somebody was banking on their tax money to do something. They fucked up. They didn't get their tax money and now they can't pay. They ain't been paying bills because they thought they was going to get this money and then they was going to be able to boost up. But now not only is they being cut off from whatever the fuck they was siphoning from you, they being cut off from their own shit too. Six of Pentacles in the reverse, saying dead. They having to run that. So somebody owes you. I heard that get it in blood, but it's like on an ancestral level. It's something with your bloodline, your ancestors. They owe your ancestors. It's something about, again, remember I said that past life energy, Pisces. Somebody been stealing from you for a long time. That's why your ancestors in the uproar the way they is too. That's why they whooping ass like that. These motherfucking past life karmics that more so try to attach themselves to you to drain your energy this lifetime as well too. But you became aware a whole lot more sooner or something like that. It's something about you not knowing who your betrayer was until you taking your last breath. You couldn't do nothing about it. Somebody binded their money. They binded an opportunity. They restricted. Something quickly became restricted. Double card, Capricorn energy. This Queen of Pentacles might be a Capricorn or a Cancer. Or somebody who has Capricorn and Cancer highly aspected. Somebody threw something at you to bind you though. But it's something about the time already changing. They ain't got the same access that they used to have. Access, protection, fine. This bitch ain't got nothing. And she codependent. She was codependent on the success of, on the success of your ass being betrayed or your ass being knocked down, your ass being, I'm telling you, Queen of Swords energy. I'm telling you, when it comes to this opportunity, give me more. What this bitch know? What she know? Empress. Somebody knew you was the Empress, or they knew you held some type of divinity. They knew you was high value, that you was abundant, prosperous. It's something about fertility, your ability to make things grow. They knew you was the motherfucking money pot. Strength card, Leo energy. Yes, the influence, the driving force. And again, they tried to play in your face, like I said, like they'd be able to replace you. And the whole time you was motherfucking custom made. Ace of Wands. You got your shit back, Pisces, and we just gonna leave it at that. Your spark, your attraction, your imagine, everything. All your energy is coming back to you. All, and I do mean all caps in this motherfucker. Hashtag make it glow, all of it. From everywhere. You be getting headaches and weird shit, getting sleepy and shit out of nowhere. It's something about your eating patterns changing and shit. Like, you don't even know how to process all the motherfucking energy that you get. But it's something about you knowing how to process it. I don't even know how I don't even know how else to say that. It's like you don't even know what the fuck you're doing, but you're doing it. Again, proof of being divinely led. Like ground zero. Remember the leap of faith, the risk. Like I'm telling you, I don't know, Pisces. You're doing it. And congratulations. I'm telling you. Because there was a lot of people that was hoping you ain't do it. Or you wouldn't do it. You can't do it. That day energy, they was hoping you don't do it. And what I mean by hoping you don't do it, what it is that you did is you outgrew the place that they put you in, the level, like the expectation, the I, I don't know how else to explain it, baby. You was in a little box, a little one, not even a big box, a little one. hmm It's funny because it seems like you were seeing the potential in everything, everybody, but nobody was seeing it in you. It's something about like you pouring. You constantly was pouring, 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 pouring. hmm And you had motherfuckers get used to you pouring, but then it got to the point where you needed to be poured into, and ain't nobody had shit. hmm They felt like you was lying. They felt like you was playing. Like you are not the type of person that can go to an individual and tell them that you don't have or you in lack or something like that. Like we don't believe you. They don't believe you. And oftentimes, Pisces, people don't help you because of who you are. It's not that they can't. They don't do it because you always recover. You got motherfuckers that want to see you struggle. They want to see you struggle. hmm But now I do them one better and tell them in order to see Pisces struggle, Pisces will have to lose faith. Pisces will have to disconnect from divine. Pisces will have to get up from that table with G's. You think Pisces gonna do that? Have you ever seen Pisces do that? You done seen Pisces? What do you say straight from the bottom? I earned every dollar. I paid all my dues and I say the receipts. We could run it back. We hmm That's the problem when that spiritual audit got to come in. Because now again, some you got motherfuckers in debt to you, Pisces. They in debt to you. hmm But you got a lot of people who operating still from it's like the foundation, them lower three chakras. So they burning in hell. And I'm just leave that at that. They could burn in hell, either accept accountability or suffer. It's that simple. They don't want to accept accountability. They don't want to repent. They don't want to, you know what I mean? And it is what it is. What they say, God don't like ugly, ain't too fond of cute. hmm Get your ass in here. It's just like that. It's just like that. And then your shit is even being magnified because it's times where you, Pisces, when I say you have people do so much shit to you that if you were to do something back, you would be given grace. It would be fair. But you still choose not to. It's like you don't want to waste the time. You don't want to waste the energy. It's a waste again. hmm if you're gonna invest in it's gonna be worth it. You know what I mean? And if I ain't got to take your ass up out of here, then it's not even worth a response. If it's not that serious, then it's not serious at all. You know? I'm just saying I carry on. With Loc Dog doing that don't be a menace. Remember he was like, should I wear the high tops with the Tech Nine, or should I wear the bunny rabbits with the? You remember I did that, and he was like, "I'll just wear these." That's Pisces. I got it. I could wear this with this. I could wear that with that. I could, but instead, I'm gonna just wear my slippers. I'm gonna wear my bunny rabbits. Is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna keep it calm, cool, collected. You know what I mean? hmm And that's what I be saying, baby. I'm telling you, with that koi fish, you got that koi, you got the little goldfish. You got the little beta. I love betas. Betas is a fish that you can keep in still water. So you ain't gotta have no filter, pump, no none of that. Baby, I used to take betas. I gotta get me one. Glass vase, and I got them vine plants, pathogens or something like that. They some vine plants, but baby, I would take them plants and I would put them in the top of the fish bowl, put the fish in them. So cute. It's so cute, so cute, so cute. But yeah, and that's what I'm saying. Pisces, you're harmless. You know what I mean? You don't even need a filter. Don't need this. Don't, baby. Just give me the water and I'm good. All I need is water. Hmm. That water, your intuition, you good. You can adapt. You know how fish are? They get bigger with the environment, or they stay small depending on the environment. That's what you figured out too. You was in an environment where it was so congested that you were being forced to stay small. And it's like, yeah, nah, you out in the wow now. That's how you that motherfucking great white shark. That's how you know what I mean? Hmm. All right, though, Pisces. I'm done with this. I'm gonna try to get on so I can get some more videos recorded, but I just wanted to go live with y'all. Hype my bestie up real quick. Y'all got a whole lot of people mad, and I still say fuck these bitches, okay? Fuck them. You hear me? They weren't worried about it when you was in the position that they in now. They thought that shit was cool. Again, with that selfish 2020. She said, so why you worried about me now? You wasn't there for me. You was up and I was down. You didn't share with me. Don't you tell me that it's love. You didn't care for me. Hmm. Don't you tell me it's enough when you didn't pull up. Hmm. She said, I don't owe you shit. I don't owe you nothing. No explanations. I'm steady waiting. I've been so patient. I know you ain't right for me because you was never right for me. Fuck nigga got pride, just see. You ain't even on my mind, baby. I've moved on to something that is so much better. And that so much better that you moved on to was yourself. Because that's exactly what she said. Now I'm selfish about my money and I'm selfish about my hustle. I'm selfish about my grind because you were selfish about my struggle. Boy, I'm selfish and I don't give a fuck because I don't owe you shit. I'm all about me. Hey, I done shared that with y'all before. 10 of Cups on the bottom of the deck. Yes. I ain't even finished them. When I say I woke up this morning doing my nails and I was very determined, baby. All I did was lay the acrylic and shape them up, and I was like, yeah, nah, I'm finna pick up these. I'm telling y'all, the first people I hit this morning. I'm telling you. I had my off day yesterday. I wasn't gonna let too much of today slide. Them nails could wait till later. I'll finish them when I get done. You know what I mean? But I was gonna touch bases with y'all. I was gonna touch bases with y'all. The song, Savannah Christina, Selfish 2020. See, it's something about the pandemic. Because even with that, 2020, it's something about the pandemic. I don't know what took place. Baby graduated. And again, congratulations to you again. Flowers in this motherfucker. Yeah. Congratulations. But yeah, something else. Something else. Something else. But yeah, Savannah Christina, Selfish 2020. And it's legit like one verse. I'm telling you, it's like all of 2.5 minutes. She got off exactly what she needed to say then. Hmm. Mm. And then I don't know why I'm hearing that. You know that Lexi. I think her name is Lexi. She had that song called "Open." When she be like, "Drunk mind speak sober thoughts. Is it me that you want? Me that you want? I guess it's me that you want tonight." She said, because I think we talk more when you're intoxicated, inebriated, and baby, I hate it. But I think that this the only way you gonna open up to me. Gonna talk too much to me. Yeah. I don't know what the fuck wrong with you. I'm finna get up out of this Pisces because I ain't know no. We done been hyped up this whole time. We ain't finna get to this off shit. This might be them other folks. And no, we ain't being open. We ain't being open. Selfish all motherfucking 2026. You hear me? 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 30. I feel like Webby on that mind your business when he said, I'm going to get seconds and I'm going to get thirds and I'm going to get fourths and I'm going to get fifths and I'm going to keep on eating. That's more so Pisces energy. Niggas posted on the block, nose way around the corner, sniffing nuts around him, and you stay way around the corner. You been yapping like a hoe. That's what they say around the corner. If you know it like I know, you better stay around the corner. That's Pisces energy. Fuck all that soft, gentle bitch. We ain't gentle no more. We out in the wild. Okay? Out in the wild. All right. I'm done. Love y'all. Appreciate y'all. Y'all likes, y'all comments, y'all subscribes. We gonna do it again. But yeah, y'all have a good day. Okay? I love you back. Love you back. Love you back. Webby, mind your business. Webby, mind your business. Hey, when I say that's throwback Webby too. That probably come from back like 08, 09. That's throwback Webby. But that's that mind your business. All right, y'all. Love y'all. Y'all have a good day.